So hello YouTube for the first time ever on live streaming. Printing today my gasket that my friend Andrew has designed. It is 322 millimeters long. My print bed is 320 millimeters, so I'm going to try and rotate it and print on the diagonal, see if I can get that to work. Bear with me, I haven't quite set up the stream properly just yet, but hey, no one's going to be watching it anyway. So before any more ado, we will get into doing the SketchUp thing and see what happens before I bore you to tears. So we have this gasket design here. This is a rather thin material that he's printed here. The way I measure things in SketchUp, I just use the measuring tool, and you can see there that's 5mm thick custom motor gasket. So I think what we're going to do is try and export this as a file that can be seen with this particular printer. The problem I have is the Cura printer doesn't actually like printing direct. So what I'm going to do is export this model as a 3D model. Hopefully you're seeing this, I'm not sure if you are. I'm going to be exporting it as an STL, stereolithography, and chuck it into my Dropbox just for fun, because it'll work. Then I'll go to my Cura program, which you probably can't see, and I should probably fix that because it will make it a little bit more interesting for you guys to see what I'm actually doing. Window capture, add source, and it's going to be a new source called Cura. I'm going to add that source, chuck it into blah 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 blah, if I can find it, because there's quite a few. Cura, where are you? So everything's open on my computer, it's not jumping out at me. There it is, Ultimaker Cura, that's why I couldn't find it. Silly me. Okay, so let me just knock this down to size to that which would be similar to the SketchUp window, which I have just accidentally moved. That should lock in place. Okay, so now I've got the Cura, I'll do the same sort of thing. Should kind of trim it down a bit, but hey, who cares? Not me. I'm sure you might, but I don't. Okay. So I'm going to go back to Cura. I've already got a model I previously printed in here. Delete selected, please. And then I'll just load a new one. Click on Dropbox, go latest file in that folder. Not the oldest, the newest. Don't need to show my portfolio that I don't care about anymore. Let's open this gasket up. And as it's showing, it is too big. I completely agree with you, Cura. Can we move this to, I don't know, somewhere near there, and then lay flat? No, I can't lay flat. Why not? Maybe I need to select a different surface. So, select a different surface. Is that possible? Reset, and then select face to align to the build plate. Okay, that one. There we go. Now I'll try doing some rotations. Scale, move, is it under there? No. Scale, no. Please tell me there's a rotation option. Why is there not a rotation option jumping out at me? Actually, I should say this is also the second time I've used this app. There's the rotation. I guess I should just click on the little button that has a little spinny arrow thing, right? And then try doing this. See how that goes. Oh, it looks to fit. Wonderful. Maybe try and move it closer to the center, so that I don't get the same problem I had yesterday where the printer prints off the edges, because that would be profoundly bad. But look at that. I can print this gasket on my flatbed, which is perfectly, because the only other option would be to slice it into pieces, find a diagonal that would actually work, and then print it into halves, and hopefully there would be no air leakage between the air gasket. It is only an air intake, there's no high pressure on this, so it's pretty basic. So let's go slice it. I have my settings set from before, however they are set to low quality. So let's just bump it to standard quality. Current changes during area. Yep. Yeah, okay. Would you like to keep these changes after the switch profiles? Discover changes. I just want to do it for this one. And we're going to slice it. I believe my bed is already completely leveled, so I'm just going to save this to the disk, which will... Oh, it's not finding the micro SD card. Where's the micro SD card disappeared to? It's in my computer? No, it's not my computer. Somewhere around the mess of my table, probably, which is annoying because I was using it yesterday. I was going to tidy up before I started the stream, but I decided, no, it's okay, I don't need to tidy my desk, I won't need to find anything, I know where everything is. Wrong! Let's grab another micro SD card, chuck it in. Come on. It's always really hard to find the butthole of your iMac. Found it. Okay, so then I'm going to save this one to... No, I don't want to import to Dropbox. Save it. Chew. There we go. There's a few movies on there. Good thing you can't see that. But what? Read-only file system. Oh, damn it. I bumped a little. Eject, mailman, eject. Still got the Cura loaded on my computer. Okay, so that now should most possibly be removable. And yes, it was locked. Very clever. I don't remember ever having a locked SD card on purpose, and it's probably why I used to disable that feature. Okay, back to the Cura. Save to removable, and then done and eject. This is the best feature of this program. I mean, that's just amazing. It knows you've got like a temporary drive, copies to it, and then ejects it for you. Like, saves you a little bit of time, but doing that 100 times, my goodness, fellas, you've saved us, like, you saved me hours of time in the lifetime of this program usage. Like, really well done. Like, because, you know, I like shortcuts. Okay, so let's go back to SketchUp. So I'll go back to SketchUp and I'll hire the Cura. Okay, so we're back in SketchUp. Should we be back in SketchUp? I don't know. I probably could at least set up something interesting. And then see what that does. I'm going to try a couple of little things. Perspective. Put it on an unusual axis though, Andrew, I'll give you that much. And then I can just play this animation. Keep you guys amused watching something move. Maybe. There we go. While I go off and do something else. Looks interesting. I'm not actually doing much. So, got this thing over here. Gonna load up El Printaro with a new spool. These fellas. This spool is about 6 years old. It's still got a little silica thing in it. Let's see how we go. I'm using some really old ABS filament that has been sitting in my garage that gets very hot every summer. And by very hot, I mean 30-40 degrees, if not hotter. And I hit a snag. Spool doesn't fit over spool holder. Slight problem. Can't be. You can't quite get it on both ways. And doesn't fit. Force it. Nope. I'm gonna have to cut this with the scissors. Ah, don't do that. Of the spool. Alright. Jeez, I'll put it back through the hole and fix it then and start feeding it. Right. And cut. This should hopefully now fit on this ball holder without falling off. Alright. Hopefully there's not too much friction that it won't actually suck this bastard through. So we'll find out as we go, eh? Couple of tight spots. Find out. Alright, let's feed this fella with a little bit. No filament. Click yes to change filament. Yes. And yes. No. Feed. Oh wait, I've got to feed it into here. Okay. I know what you mean. Just me being a knob. So there we go. Fed in, and then yes. How about that? No? Alright. Go on. Feed in a bit of this. This ABS seems to be okay. I have had ABS before that was rather brittle after being kept in a box in the garage. This has been okay. The other one just, it was, I've had others, like this is PLA, and like I've had ABS snap like PLA does. Not ideal. Alright, so let's feed 10 millimeters and see what happens. Apparently the head's at 195. Alright, so feeding it a bit more. Let's get close up for you. Another 10 mil feed. And another 10 mil feed. Alright, so we've got some spaghetti coming out. All good. Let's just send it home and start the print process. Do not eat the silica gel. Yeah, I love how they write that on the thing. Like, throw away. Do not eat. Like, do some little ASMR of me eating the silica gel. Okay, that looks like it should be happy to start printing. I've leveled the crap out of it, so let's just start print. Hello? Select file. Select what file? It's not recognizing it. Why? Okay. Maybe I need to copy it over again? I didn't actually check if it was there, I just assumed it was. Alright. I dropped it behind my computer. Right, come on. Try again. It's like a skill tester that you can't even see that you're competing in. Trying to plug an SD card in the back of a Mac. Okay, back to SD card. Is it there? Yeah, it is there.
Hello.
What's the thing? You want to be part of it? You alright?
What happened to you?
Yeah.
Am I not streaming while you're cooking as well?
Yeah. We're going to get back in a second. Jeebus. I am, like as mentioned a second ago, I'm streaming and cooking and cooking and streaming. Where are we? Probe 3? No, I want probe 1, please. Whole chicken. It's looking good. Yeah. Try again. What happens if you copy it over twice? I don't know. Find out. So it's ejected it already. I'm going to try and check it this time. So it's now got the G-code file there. It's FAT32, so it should be completely legible by the printer. It's in the root directory. Good enough for me. That should work. If it doesn't work, we'll end the stream there, because I'm going to have to figure out what the heck's going on with it. Okay. Rebooting El Printaro. Print, and there's nothing there. Okay, we're in the stream here. I'll come back and try and figure out what the hell's going on. Actually, I'll come back later. You know what? I'll just leave it as BRB and see you soon. Right, so back once again. Anyway, the printer is not listening to whatever the hell is on the SD card. I've tried fixing it up, nothing happens. Tried switching it off again a few times, tried exporting a few times, tried formatting the card, it's still not working. So we're going to end the video here. Sorry for wasting the last 5 or 10 minutes of your life, but I will see what I can do.